In late October, Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks Corporation led a delegation of tech ventures to attend the 8th Future Investment Initiative Conference held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The event brought together not only global leaders and entrepreneurs, but also decision makers in finance, AI, sustainability, space, and beyond. This trip has facilitated significant progress in bridging the innovation and technology ecosystems, as well as capital investment between Hong Kong and the Middle East.
In addition to exploring new business and investment opportunities, the delegation comprising 25 companies also learned about various innovative ideas from around the world during FII 8. Today, we've invited representatives from 2 of the enterprises to share with us their experience of visiting the Middle East. Joining us in the studio are Christine Yip, founder of a biotech company, as well as Henry Hooi, founder of an air mobility technology company. Welcome to Vibrant Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, before we delve into FII 8, could you first give us an overview of the business scope of your respective companies? Let's start with Christine.
Thank you. So we are actually focusing on the cutting-edge photonic sensing for measuring a marker is keto to transform diabetes and also obesity care. So our aim is to provide an alternative to the finger prick blood testing, but for the quick screening of the diabetes risk and also for the ketosis management.
Well, I can imagine it's quite an innovation in the medical field.
Yes.
Now, I wonder, Henry, could you share with us your business scope?
Absolutely. My company was set up in 2020 to seek to bring commercialization of green aviation to the rest of the world. So in our portfolio, we have a number of world's firsts, including the world's first 2-seater electric seaplane, and potentially the world's first Part 23, i.e. for commercial application, electric aircraft in the world, to the developing global south and beyond.
Wow, that is very elaborate. Now, Henry, could you give us an overview of the itinerary for your recent trip to Saudi Arabia, and what did you accomplish while you were there?
It was a very, very interesting summit. We have to express our gratitude to the Financial Services Development Council and Hong Kong Science and Technology Park for facilitating the trip. The trip was a huge eye-opener for us. It enabled us to actually get access to like-minded individuals, both in aviation as well as beyond aviation. And through that process, we were able to actually exchange ideas on how to bring pioneering green technologies to the Middle East and beyond. The highlight for our perspective is that we were able to find a like-minded party in Saudi Arabia, and we immediately then proceeded to sign an agreement that enables us to bring pioneering green aviation technology to the Middle East.
Now, Henry, why don't you tell us about your most memorable highlights from this trip?
Well, I'd like to share 3 highlights. The first highlight was the key opening address by the governor of the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Ramayan. Mr. Ramayan highlighted something that was very close to our mission statement, and that is how we invest in order to create meaningful societal, economic, and environmental impact. That vision aligns with what we're looking to do at our company. Second highlight was the Tech Disrupt event that was organized by Hong Kong Science and Technology Park. They enable the Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks to have access to institutional investors as well as academia in order to exchange ideas on how to bring pioneering innovation and technologies into the Middle East and beyond. The third highlight I want to share was the signing of the MOUs between many of the science park companies and their local partners.
Well, I mean, apart from meeting all the prominent figures, I'm sure that the more important message is to think about how technology can help and promote positivity among humanity, and I'm sure this is a very meaningful trip for the both of you.
Henry, why did you choose to base your company in Hong Kong? Because your field is very diverse and very versatile.
Thank you for asking the question. Hong Kong is actually very well positioned to be a global leader in the green aviation business. Firstly, Hong Kong benefits from the fact that it's an international financial center and an aspiring international green finance center, an international aviation hub, and it has one of the widest pool of talents in the world. Many of us may not realize this, but Hong Kong actually has 5 of the top 70 universities in the world. In addition to that, Hong Kong, as a superconnector, is very well qualified to actually bring pioneering green technologies to the developing global south and beyond.
Wow, so it really seems like our INT future is very bright in Hong Kong. Now, Henry, the concept of air taxis capable of vertical takeoff and landing has been around for some time, but your company specializes in developing green aeroplanes. Now, from a logical standpoint, VTOL aircraft seem to have fewer limitations in terms of operating environment. So what advantages do wing aircraft have, and which markets will they be best suited for?
First of all, I think we need to correct the misnomer. Low-altitude economy, which is commonly known in China, essentially covers three different types of aircraft. Firstly, it's drones, principally used for logistic purposes. eVTOL, which is electrical vertical takeoff and landing, essentially vertical rise. That will be the future, in my view, but due to battery technology limitations, it can only travel short distances, i.e. urban air mobility. What we're focusing on is electrical short takeoff and landing, eSTOL, which has much wider range and therefore much wider applications. What we're hoping to do is to bring eSTOL to many island-based nations around the world, and particularly Indonesia and Philippines are examples, and also to actually bring them into road infrastructure deficient countries such as Africa and Latin America.
We really look forward, to the day that we can try these green transportation.
Congratulations to a meaningful discussion over there.
Yes.
Thank you very much to Henry and Christine for telling us about your fascinating trip to the Middle East. And we surely hope that the Hong Kong INT sector can shine on the international stage and continue to bring about positive changes to humanity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.